We're here. We're here. All rise. No, that ain't my job.
Who's the bailiff?
We ain't got no bailiff. We here. I think we doing the docket 002. The anime court. You know what I mean? We here. You don't mind me. I'm ready to go to a function later. So let's get this case overdone quick. I appreciate y'all for coming out. You know. What's up with y'all? How y'all feeling? Don't answer that. I don't care. Case number 2 is going to be, I believe, Shou Tucker from the Full Metal Alchemist series. He's done some atrocities with some type of mutations, transformations. I briefly read it, so it's up to you to convince the jury. State your name. Who's the plaintiff in this case?
How you doing? I'm Scar, aka Monterey Hudson, here to let these people know that we're putting me in to the shot.
And the defendant?
Man, it's your boy Hollywood Sensei, representing the law firm of Riz and Order, Rizzy McGuire and Associates. You know what I mean? And we are here to, defend an innocent man.
A fine firm, but I can't show bias. The plaintiff, you can go. Yeah, take your time. Well, not take your time, but take your time.
Alchemists for the people. That's the slogan of the state alchemists of Full Metal Alchemist. But apparently the Soaring Life alchemists decided to take that a little too seriously. If you're unaware, we have Shou Tucker, of course. He's known as the Soaring Life alchemist, the state alchemist himself. And he is a monster at the highest form. I can't believe we're even here. This is not even a debate. I don't quite understand what we're doing here. This man literally decided to take his daughter and his dog and fuse them together for money, for status, just for pure selfish reasons. He's like, you know what? I don't feel like going back to the slums. I can't hang out in the hood anymore. So I'm just gonna take my daughter that I was supposedly doing this for. I'm gonna take my daughter and my dog. I'm just gonna make a sandwich out of them. It's just for fun, right? It don't matter. We need breakthroughs. You couldn't use anybody else. No, nobody else. You couldn't even take Ed and Al. You couldn't knock them out and use them for it. You knew your exam was 40. You couldn't kidnap somebody off the street. I'm pretty sure you could. You're a state alchemist. You got money. You got Riz. You got status. You couldn't find some convicts, criminals. Nobody else. You just had to take Nina. And it's crazy. It's not like he didn't have time. The state alchemy exam that sees his certification to stay a state alchemist and keep his status is every year. So you had 365 days to find anybody else. But no, you said, I'm going to take my daughter, Nina, and I'm going to use her. And he didn't wait till the day of. No, he knew the day before. I'm going to use her. So like this, it's crazy that we call him innocent when this man literally did premeditated murder. Like somebody inform me how we innocent when it's premeditated murder, for the status, for the slum, for pure selfish reasons. Please start.
If that was your opening, speech, okay, all right, defendant, you may respond.
Okay, so Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, now the prosecution will have you believe that Shou Tucker is innocent, but today I'm going to show you otherwise. I'm going to tell you otherwise. First off, I'm going to start, before I get into defending my client, let me start off with this. And make sure everyone keep this in your mind throughout this whole trial. The definition of science. The systematic study of the structure and behavior of the physical and natural world through observation, experimentation, and the testing of theories against the evidence obtained. Now, state alchemists, these are scientists. We cannot condemn this man for his thirst for knowledge. That's all it was. It's just a thirst for knowledge. With all the things in the world for metal alchemists that they use alchemy for, to kill people, instill fear, this and all that other stuff, all my man was trying to do was conduct some science with a life that he created. So who are we to tell him he's wrong? I rest my case for now.
Very quick opening cases. Plaintiff, it's on you if you want to go for your rebuttal.
Oh, well, it's just simple. So, it's crazy that, he says we were doing it for science. He was doing it for science. That's crazy. When, he himself said, I can't go back to the slums. I don't even think it's possible for me to go back there. So that means he was so desperate to do this so he could keep his state alchemist certification. He didn't do it just for the pursuit of science. Because the crazy thing about it, he already knew what this would do. He had already did this 2 years prior to his wife. We've seen him forgotten about that part. He did this 2 years prior. So he didn't do it in the pursuit of science or advancement because he knew exactly what this was going to be. He did it before. He just had this in his back pocket. Like, well, in case nothing else pans out, I'm going to use this. Mind you, human transmutation is prohibited. It's banned. It's unlawful. Period, point blank. You are not supposed to use humans in transmutations at all. So he not only did something illegal, he did it illegal, and then you can't take it back. And only for the self-read, he didn't do it for the pursuit of science, because that's a degree of science that they didn't want to be pursued. They wanted that done away with. They wanted that unknown. Leave that be. But no, he did it. And then, as they said, you can't take that back. Once those two were combined together, Nina and Alexander the dog no longer existed. What was there was just a monster. It was something that wanted to be gone. It's no longer there. You cannot bring Nina back. So in essence, he did murder Nina because Nina no longer was able to exist after that. So he did it for science. No, he didn't. He didn't do it for science. He did it for stats. You used the wrong S word there.
Your rebuttal.
Both Nina and his wife were sacrificed for the greater good. The greater good for the advancement of science. A lot of things in life, most of the things that we enjoy, partake in, came about because of science. Most of them. And a lot of things that you do as far as experiments and stuff like that may be unethical. You got to push boundaries to get results. I mean, he failed the first time. He went about it again. He tried to make it better. It's the advancement of science. And yes, okay, you want to say he was trying to get that coin. Should we blame anyone? Should anyone be condemned for trying to get paid? You know what I mean? That man was trying to, I can't blame him for wanting status. We all want status. Status is lucrative. It just so happens that he had to use his daughter and a household pet to get it. It's not a crime in my book. It's just science. It's just science. That's all it is. You got alchemists out here doing way worse things than Shou Tucker. It's just science. I'm sorry, Sophie King. I'm sorry. It's science. People have been experimenting on things for years. Are we throwing the scientists away because they experimenting on chimps and shit? No. They still got their jobs. So why are we condemning Shou Tucker? Use logic when you examine this case. Do not use your emotions, because emotions lead to conflicted decisions. You are all using your bias and emotions because of how everyone else tried him in the court of public opinion. Don't let that be your judgment today. That's all I'm saying.
Scar, for your closing arguments.
My closing argument, I'm just gonna bring up a simple question, and then after the analogy. First, the analogy. So if I can get money, and it's not a crime to get money. So that means if I go rob a bank and I have to cap the security guard to get my bread, I shouldn't be tried for capping the security guard because I got my money and my status out of it, right? Or if I go and kidnap a child and I hold them ransom, for about $1 million, I get the $1 million, and the child is sling on the side of the road. I shouldn't be tried for the kidnapping for that, right? Because I just use them to get my status and my money, right? But there's nothing there. We ain't gonna talk about that. I have a simple question. You said this was for the pursuit of science, for the advancement and everything. My simple question: what positive advancement did we get from Nina's sacrifice? You know, Ed did human transmutation. You know, he sacrificed his brother's body and his own arm and lost his leg too, but he gained the knowledge of the gate, which is able to help so many people. So he got a bonus from it. When they transmuted the Philosopher's Stone, using the Isvalans, they made a gem that was able to give somebody close to the power of God. So, we can see production and positives from that. What positive did Shou Tucker, give the world for sacrificing Nina and Alexander? Really curious on what do we get from that, other than some scars that we ain't gonna heal from, some tears to be cried, and a child sacrifice. Just curious.
And Halia Sensei, aka Riz, in order, your closing argument.
As a defense, I just wanted to say, the prosecution, you have completely just dismissed and alienated, just disrespected the whole furry community. Shou Tucker, was a revolutionary. You see, like he was looking towards the future. You know what I mean? That's what he was doing. And how are we gonna have, you folks out here? I don't know what you guys do on your internet searches, but I know y'all like cat girls. How are we gonna have cat girls without Shou Tucker's work? Who's going to continue his work and give you, the people, what y'all want? I'm just saying, it's for science. The betterment of his family, for himself, it was science. He put science above all else. He's a good scientist, a great alchemist. He was never meant to be a good father. He was meant to be a scientist. This is science. Forget your bias, forget your emotions. Look at it for the science. I rest
We're
my
having a picture of Nina up in their bedroom.
Hold on.
I'm done.
The last case we had, a man that caused genocide and cultural, economic unstructure to their village, went away scot-free.
Y'all let genocide.
Today, we have a case of pretty much defending a realm of the community that has a specific preference, and I would like to see what the jury would like to say about this case right here. But we're here for the jury. Juror number 1, you are up. State your name and what is your decision on this case right here?
Well, I am Lelouch V from Blerd.com, and that man is innocent.
Blasphemy.
He was just trying to survive in an unfair economy. He was taking a small step for, like, B-stars would probably never even exist, you know what I'm saying, without this man doing his work.
Okay. Well, we got one being not guilty. Juror number 2, state your name and your verdict.
I gotta be number 2.
Well, you are.
Anywho, so H. Morgan or Sunkissed Waifu, depends on what you're looking at. Guilty. It was a strong argument. I give the representative of Risen Order his props, but guilty.
Okay. Juror number 3, state your name and your verdict. You're muted, juror number 3.
Oh, my fault. Philly Anime Bull on TikTok, Michael McCory everywhere else. But I'm going to say guilty. Look, right in the first 5 minutes, like Monray said, you could have gripped up anybody on the street. You had to use your daughter, bro. Like, if you didn't do that, I would have let you off scot-free because you doing it because of the economy. But no, your daughter, out of all people, like he said, you could have beat up Ed and Al, drugged them, and end the series right there. But
Okay. We got 2-1 right now. Juror number 4, state your name and your verdict.
Hey everybody. Oh shoot. whatever. Hey everybody, I'm Ebony Moonbeam. You can find me at Ebony_Moonbeam. And Simple, he's guilty.
Thank you.
Okay, you got 3-1. Juror number 5.
I want to declare a mistrial.
State your name and your verdict.
I know his
I'm of course the Afro County 765, and it's a not guilty. You got to think about this. Boss Gran is the root of all of this. Okay, he put this man under so much pressure. He gave him a 2-year deadline in 1911 when we can't even develop vaccines in a year in fucking 2024. I mean, come on, what are we talking about? He went through.
Okay. Hold on. Let's get some order here. You know, 3-2 right now. 3-2 right now.
Logic. Use your logic, not your emotion.
Juror number 6, state your name and your verdict.
You got
Oh, he got Batman. I heard it.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Well, sorry that I'm not present. Camera come anyway. Guilty. The fact that you can cook your own child like that is crazy.
Yo,
that's my man watching.
Yeah.
Your mama never told you I could bring you into this world. I could take you out. He just
He's guilty for using his child for science, but y'all
let's get some order. Juror number 7, state your name and your verdict.
Where's the logic?
BMT, Blerd Media Television. Sorry, but that's guilty, man. Like that was your child. Thanks. You know, so you was working to protect your child. That's in the
what if she was homeless in a mestria? Come on. We've seen how this world is. Would you rather your child be broke and starving in a mestria of all places?
I wouldn't want my daughter to be no cat dog turned into
was trying to put that. No. See, you're wrong. Because I think all of us, we want our children to have that dog in them. Am I wrong? Or am I right?
Oh my God!
Not literally. Not literally.
He gets it.
He was preparing his daughter for the world.
So we're going guilty. Showtuck is guilty. I got a function at 10-2. I appreciate Scar for showing up for pleading his case.
I just want to say before we depart, every last one of you niggas, don't ask me for shit, man.
You can't win them all.
You let somebody that commit genocide. He was innocent.
I wasn't here for that episode. You can't blame me.
No, I'm just saying.
I wasn't here for that episode.
We gave Itachi all the benefit of the doubt because the government had pressured him into some stuff. I'm just saying the same thing happened to Shou Tucker.
Hey, listen. If you want to plead a weak taste, I accept rollies. So you just pay me off, and the decision can go your way. But this one, fair case. I'm going to a function. I appreciate everybody for coming up. You can't win them all.
Back to 500.
We'll be back.
Thank you all very much.
We shall be back with another case, and we might be back.
Justice lost today, folks. Justice lost.
I think we're gonna be back. Is Goku a good dad? So
my man getting cooked.
I can argue Shou Tucker was a better father than Goku.
Wow.
Kids are on the line. I don't know. I don't want the kids to get taken away from their parents, but Goku will be on trial next week.
Shou Tucker ain't sent his daughter to fight overpowered aliens. I'm just saying.
No, he tried to get his daughter right. Homunculus showed up